everybody, it's Joel from Silver Arrow Cars, and I am out in this very, very cool, I feel cool right now. This is our 1970 Ford Bronco U-100 original V8, 302 V8, hard top or convertible top, manual transmission Bronco. And this has just finished its nut and bolt rotisserie, no exaggeration of the term, rotisserie restoration, and it has about 500 miles on it since that restoration. And I gotta tell you, it is very, very nice. You can obviously hear it. It sounds fantastic in the truck. It is very impressive to the length and to the degree in which the restoration was completed. And when I said nut and bolt, I wasn't embellishing whatsoever. It doesn't matter, and you'll see it in our walk around video, but every nut, every bolt, every panel, and everything was done to the nth degree as well. So the back sides and the insides of the fenders, that was all primed, painted, and then rock guarded. Same thing with the underside of the truck. Everything. The frame was stripped down, it was painted. Everything all the way to the seats, and the upholstery was all taken off the seats. The frames and the springs were all painted, and then the seats were put back together, and the upholstery was done. Dash pad, dash, everything in this truck is phenomenal and is as new, or it feels that way anyway. The engine was done with a nice RV cam, and the Holly Sniper system was added. The transfer case was rebuilt, transmission was serviced, differentials as well. 3.5-inch Bilstein lift kit was added. It was originally delivered in yellow, and the owner, 10 years the owner had this, finally decided to do the restoration, getting ready for his wedding. This was one of the main events, other than the main event at his wedding. And they decided to paint it pastel blue with Wimbledon white. And I would have to say, I think they absolutely nailed it on the colors. All the glass is almost original around the truck, through the back of the canopy, and in the quarter windows. I believe it's just this glass and the windshield that were ended up being replaced. But just a phenomenal job. Really nice truck to drive. It sounds fantastic. The power's great. It's just very, very nice. So there's your intro. I'm gonna shut up, and you're gonna check out some rolling shots of the truck, and then we'll be back in a little bit. So enjoy. Welcome back, everybody. I just wanted to take a break in the video. Take a break in the video and give you some rolling and driving here. So is the original 302 V8. It's been upgraded with an RV cam. The engine's been rebuilt. It's had a Holley sniper system added to it. It's got a fuel pressure regulator that we added to it. It's got an electric fuel pump. And it's got, I would say, beyond adequate power. It drives very well. Driving into location here today, we went over a mountain pass. I was cruising comfortably at highway speeds. I was cruising comfortably at 60 miles an hour once I got over the mountain pass. It's power brakes. It is four-wheel disc brakes that were upgraded with Wilwood components when the restoration was done. Driveline was all rebuilt. It's got a new clutch in it. The clutch engagement is really perfect. It's going to be easy for anyone to use, even if you don't drive a manual transmission regularly. That fuel injection system and the electric fuel pump adds for some reliability. I quite like the fact that this is it's not a blank canvas, being that the entire truck was restored and everything's done, but it's a bit of a blank canvas for adding your touches to it. I will tell you that the devil is in the details. All the small details were taken care of on this truck, as far as I was saying before, as far as removing all the upholstery to the frames of the seats and repainting all the springs and all the metalwork in the frame of the seat, the undersides and the inner fenders, the backside that doesn't end up getting painted. It wasn't just primered, it was then not rhino guard but rock guarded. All the areas in which that maybe down the road you could have some corrosion, that was solved and done when this thing was restored. Hundreds of thousands of dollars were spent to complete and pay respects, I would say, to how this truck survived. This is original 3 on the tree. This isn't the original V8 that came with the truck. It was delivered new in our province. It never has left. It was a government vehicle for many, many years, and then the current owner that's owned it for about 10 years was the one that decided to do the restoration work on it. So just a very honest and very nicely done restoration. We are selling this truck out of Victoria, British Columbia, but we are including with that is that we will deliver this to our Blaine, Washington warehouse in the United States on an Ohio title. So we will title this and we will provide it in the United States for any buyer, so you can bid on it as if it was sitting in the United States. That is our cost to bear to get it to that warehouse and to provide you the U.S. title and all the import documentation. So that's on us. That's not something that you're going to have to worry about. But the location of the auction is in our headquarters in Victoria, British Columbia. Please give us a call if none of that makes sense to you. But essentially, you can bid on this thing sitting in Washington State or like a Seattle truck, and we will get it to anywhere that it needs to go. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If there's anything or any stones left unturned, please let me know. But I'm going to enjoy the next 30 minutes getting this thing back to the shop. Thank you very much. Good luck at your bidding.